Hello, welcome to Sabretooth at Nethemba, where we care about your security. Today is the 21st of December, and so this will be released on the 23rd. This is the last box before Christmas, so Merry Christmas to you all. If you don't celebrate Christmas, happy holidays, whatever you do to celebrate, it's fantastic. Today, we are doing Try Hack Me. It's Try Hack Me Tuesday, billing 60 minutes, even though it's an easy system, apparently easy. 60 minutes is a long time for an easy system, so I'm intrigued to see exactly how involved this one is. Let's give this a go. We have the IP address here, 1080.188.185. There's a lot of 8s in there. We have Nmap here. So I thought rather than keeping this window in the lower half, as I have been doing, so it's under my camera, instead I figured that my camera goes to about here-ish. So I could use all of this. Whoa. Interesting. Let's go again. The host is up, but all ports are closed. Maybe it takes a while for them to start up. Is there anything here? It doesn't say. It doesn't say so, but it does say that brute forcing is out of scope for this room. So at least that's something. Okay, let's. I mean, it's responding to ping because it says the host is up. This is really intriguing. So let's try this and see if port 80 is open, even though Nmap is not showing anything. There is every chance that it could be, because it generally is. But if not, I do kind of wonder what's going on with this. Will I have to restart the system, do you think? Or do we just need to wait for 5 minutes? Could be either. That seems to be doing something that time. This is not. So, yeah, this is taking a lot longer this time. So I'm guessing things are starting. It just might take a little while, I guess. And even if it does come back with ports, it doesn't necessarily mean that that's all of them. That's doing HTTPS, which I'm not happy with. Aha! So there is a website open here. So mbilling. Huh. I don't know what mbilling is. Let's view source and see what we can find. There's resources here. There's locale icons. ReCAPTCHA, Google reCAPTCHA. Huh. So the fact that this has got Google reCAPTCHA on it means that this is likely some sort of, it's not, I don't think it's a custom built system. This might be a framework, like, you know, WordPress or something. It's not WordPress, but it could be a framework. It's quite complex as well when it comes to the JavaScript here. It's really complicated. And again, we've got like micro loader, bootstrap. It says Magnus billing on the title here. Okay, so, oh my god, we've got one thing open. Let's run it again and see if more is open. More are open. But we'll start here. Port 80 shows Magnus billing. Okay, that's more like it. So we've got port 22, which is OpenSSH. We've got port 80 here with robots.txt mbilling. Okay. Magnus billing here. We have the database here, which is unauthorized, and asterisk call manager. Huh. So it took a little while to start up, but it's fine. It didn't take too long. And now it looks pointless me saying that because it shows that here, right? Let's check the robots.txt because it mentioned it. Oh no, it just contains mbilling. It did say that, so that doesn't really matter, does it? It does say brute forcing is out of scope, so let's ignore this. I mean, we could do a quick admin, but I don't think that's the goal here. We could do a GoBuster, but because this is Magnus billing, I do kind of wonder whether we can find something on SearchSploit. There's nothing here It is Magnus, isn't it? Magnus, yeah, okay. Let's just look for billing. A2 active time, easy service, minimal, neo billing, water billing. There's literally nothing here at all. So what I could do is I could go to exploit DB as well, but it won't have anything different, I don't think. But I will just have a quick check for Magnus and see if it does come up with anything. So there is something here which isn't in searchsploit. So whether my searchsploit is out of date or not, I'm not entirely sure. It's possible. Oh, look at that, 11th of April 2025. It's very possible that my searchsploit is out of date. Can I actually update this? How do we do it? Let me just check this. How do we update? I actually don't know. I'm not sure. So unless it's sudo apt install searchsploit, or I should do sudo apt update searchsploit, really, shouldn't I? Okay, so maybe it's gone through snap. Anyway, I'll figure a way to update this, but for now, if I can't find anything there, it's worthwhile looking here. Command injection, what do we have here? Attempts to inject the ID command. Right. Okay. I will leave that one right there. That doesn't make much sense to me. I will leave it there. I'm actually going to go to Google and see if there's anything else as well. Magnus billing, exploits. There's CVE, unauthenticated remote. We have an unauthenticated remote command execution. That could be the same. Source code history. Oh, it's in MSF as well. Okay, let's take a look at this before I do the other, because MSF at least is an easy one for me to look through. So I'll try this. MSF console. That could take a while. But we can at least be reading this. Target options. Okay, it doesn't say how it works. It does say how it works. Oh, so it's the same thing, look, lib icepay php with a call to exec. That's exactly what this shows. So icepay.php, and it's doing a call here. Interesting. So I should be able to maybe upload. I should be maybe do a wget the PHP reverse shell or something and put it into wherever, and then I can just call it from this. So I reckon I should be able to do this manually. It doesn't look too much of a problem, but we may as well have a look here as too. So we're going to search Magnus and see what happens. So we've got Magnus billing unauthenticated, and it's excellent. So we're going to use 0. We're going to show options. And so what we need to actually fill in here is the R host. Port 80 is right. M billing is correct. None of the others need filling in. The SRV host, the network interface to listen on. This must be an address on the local machine, or 0000 to listen on all addresses. I see. Web shell is not required. Okay. Fine. Then we need the L host, the L port. Right, let's start filling in some of these. So set our host, and that's going to be this. Probably without the HTTP, to be fair. But I don't think it matters. So that's our host. We have. We'll leave the SRV host as it is because it says it will listen on all. We don't want a web shell. I suppose we can just get a reverse shell, and then set L host, which is my IP address, which is this. So we'll put that in there. We're going to show options one more time, just so we've got this for our notes. Make sure that is all filled out correctly. It seems to be. And then we will exploit and just see what happens. Interpreter session 1 opened. Am I going to get a prompt, or is that it? Not actually got anything coming back. So we are the asterisk user. We're going to drop to a shell as we can. Copy that. And put that in there. Right, we are the asterisk user. We have a shell on the system thanks to Metasploit. Like I say, this should be able to do it manually as well. We're going to do which Python, because I hate not having a prompt. Oh, this is so slow. So we have Python 3. So, do you know what? I always type that. I will type it out. So we're going to do Python 3. Command. Is that right? That is right. Command import pty. From pty, we are going to spawn a new bin bash. Okay, so now you see we actually have our prompt here. Nice, 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 nice. I'm happy enough with that. So channel 0 created is where I've got up to, which is there. Lovely. Right, so far so simple. Let's see what happens next then. We're going to ls, see what's in here. Okay. Google Authenticator, composer.json. Okay, we're going to cd into /home and just take a look who's in here. Debian, Magnus, and SSM user. Let's see what's in all of these. Debian, Magnus. Magnus is the only one which seems to have things. Let's cat home Magnus user.txt and see if we've got rights to read that. We do. We have our first flag. Okay. That's fine. We have rights to read that file, and that is our first flag. Nice. So we could take a look at limpies, I suppose. ls, hang on. Yeah, home Magnus desktop. Permission denied. Sudo l. Oh, nice. Okay, so before we even do limpies, okay. So with no password, we can run userbin Fail2Ban client. Now, I know a little bit about Fail2Ban. I used to use it a little bit. It basically locks people out if you get incorrect entries via SSH or whatever, right? Similar to that. So we can use that without any password. So we'll try that straight off and see what we get. I'm hoping it's the yes, I was hoping we'd get a little bit of information on this one, which we do. Oh, blimey. Oh, wow. Oh, what? Okay. Right. Right, so we've got the configuration directory, socket path, the process, login level, login target, dump config. Maybe we can dump the config and have a look using more human readable documentation. Dash DP. Let's try that and just see if we can get some config. If we can get some config file output with dash DP. Let's use that again. Keep that on the clipboard, I think. Put that in with. Okay. Right. So we've got a little bit of config information here, which could be useful. Oh, we've got tons of config information here, which might be useful. Okay, we've got a var log fail2Ban log. Okay, ignore IP 127.0.0.1. That makes sense. IP tables multi-port action start. Is that a command? Huh. I don't know if -C is a command. Maybe it's not. Want me to find out? Dash small c is config. Dash capital C is a command. I don't know this. Doesn't really say anyway, does it? Ping echo set log level. Set DB file. Yuck. This is not pleasant. Ooh. I can add my own command here for any of these. Right, what if I... Hang on, let me just take a copy of this. Let me just have a quick look down and see if there's anything else with command on here. Action ban is the one I'm using. Okay, right, here's the plan. If I'm able to use a jail, which might already be set up, or I might need to add one, set the action, and upon banning somebody, it runs my command, probably as root. Then I'll be using this one. Oh no, that's get the ban command. That's not run the ban command, that's actually get the ban command. That's not good. So how would I actually run it? Set log level, get log level. Aha. So unban all, unban IP. There must be a ban. Start. This is not easy. Okay. Okay. So we can set the jails. It's just a case then of using it. That shouldn't be too much. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. That shouldn't be too much of a problem, I think. Get jail. You just need to bear with me. I'm just... Right. We'll copy that as well. I'm just trying to get my head around how this is going to work. Okay. So the question is, I need to know... Let's write this here. We need to know of an existing jail and action and valid action, right? Right. So where is it? User bin fail2Ban client, but where would be the configs? Where would be the configs? Let's locate Fail2Ban. I think it's called local. Command not found. I guess it's not called local. Okay, time to Google. So, Fail2Ban config location. etc fail2ban/jail. Okay, fine. So we're going to cd into etc fail2ban and then ls, and we can see what we have here. Jail.local is the one I was thinking of. We've also got jail.conf as well, and fail2ban.conf as well, and action here. So we are going to cat jail.local. Okay, I think this is what I need. Okay. So let's take a look. Ignore 127.0.1. So asterisk IP tables, filter asterisk. So because I'm the asterisk user, maybe that's the one I have to use. Although there's asterisk manager and burn login. I think that's just the Well, we'll do them in order anyway. This is the first one, so we'll try using this. Let's do that. So the action is IP table all ports. I think from what I remember using this, I also need a hyphen with the name as well, or the filter, although they're the same, so it shouldn't really matter. Right, I read that as bath time. That is really not true. Okay, so let us figure this out. Let's take this here and let's put it down here, right? So we set the jail, which is asterisk IP tables. That's the jail name. The action, we have a valid action, that is here, IP tables all ports. And then we need to do asterisk, I think so. I think that's right. And then the action ban command, the command we can do like touch temp test. Let's try that. Oh, and I need sudo there as well, because then I've just got to trigger a ban. Oh, hang on, I've left that on. Be back in a second. One sec. I'm back. I left my heater on. It's kind of a little bit of steam or something coming off it. I'm hoping it's not smoke. Right, we're going to try this. I've not changed it. That's exactly as it was. So we'll bring this down to the bottom, give it a few lines, and try that. Password for asterisk. That's not good. Oh, of course. Idiot. Let's try that again. Sudo. Oh, I've not got my Python thing now, have I? Sudo help user bin fail2ban client. Right. User bin fail2ban clients. I need that without sudo. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. Let's just do it here. Right, there it is. Right, that seemed to work. And if I ls temp, you'll see there's nothing in there yet because I've not actually got the thing running yet. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. So what I actually need to do is the same again, sudo user bin fail2ban client, and then I need to set asterisk IP tables, same as before, and then just ban 1111. Does that work? Invalid command ban, no set action or not yet implemented. Okay, I don't remember how to do this anymore. How to ban IP. Okay, sudo fail2ban client set jail name ban IP. Ban IP, is it? Okay. Let's try that again. Okay, so we're now going to ls temp. Ah, there's still nothing in there. Okay. So you should make that test file, but it doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna have to think about this and have a look around, and I'll be back. I haven't actually looked at anything. I've just been trying to look through my command to see if there's anything I'm missing. We've got set asterisk IP tables action, and then we do this. We action ban, and on banning it touch temp. I'm just wondering why that is just not working at all. We will set this one more time in exactly the same way. And we will do this in exactly the same way. So that's turned to 0 now. I'm not entirely sure what's wrong with this. Interesting. So this doesn't work at all. Maybe my action ban. What if I change my command to? Why won't you? Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. It wouldn't let me delete anything. Right, here we go again. What if I change my command to echo move into home Magnus test. Should we try that? We'll set that as the action ban now. And then we're going to go back to here. And then ls home Magnus. We actually have test here. That did work. Cat home Magnus test. Permission denied because it's owned by root, isn't it? LSL home Magnus. It's owned by root. Good. So my root command does actually work. It just didn't work that first time for whatever reason. For whatever reason, I'm not sure. So that works. So let's just make a copy of this. I'm glad I'm not going crazy. I honestly do know how to use this. I've used it before, and I'm fairly sure that, you know, that was something which was going to work. So yeah, let's just do that just to prove that that's the case. Now, we could echo something into etc password. We could change our user so that it is sudo. We could create some sort of sticky bit on Python or bin bash or something like that. We'll try that. I mean, we don't often go this route, do we? Nah, we'll do it the other way. We'll do it the way we normally do it, just because I'd rather not run into any other problems here. So we're going to now run this again. Echo. This is not going to be easy. Look for root 2. There should be a few of them. So echo that into ECT password. This, by the way, is Moo. We should know it by now, but if you've not been watching my channel, then this might be a new one for you. It should add root 2 into etc password. Let's try that. Let's try that. And then may try the other way just to see if it does work. So that worked. And then we just need to ban an IP, don't we? So let's do 10.10.10.12 this time. Okay, so that happened. That was the thing. And if we cat etc password, you'll see that we've got root 2 at the bottom here. So we can literally su root 2, put in our password, which is moo. Permission denied. Okay. Let's. Why didn't that work? That should have worked. Why didn't that work? Oh, su user root 2. Do I normally do it this way? Oh, I'm really confused. What's happening? What am I doing wrong? I mean, I've done this so many times. Why is it suddenly not working now? It's been a long time, guys, but I must be losing brain cells. Honestly, I don't understand why. Yeah, su root 2. That's it. Huh. Root 2 U8F. Does that look right? Why is this not working? Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. Something is going very, very odd here. So let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's, whoa, go away. Let's instead change the mode. Plus S to make it suid of bin bash, right? That's the idea, hopefully. So we'll try that. We'll try that. We'll try that. And then we need to ban, I don't know, 13 or whatever this time. Okay. Okay, if we now go to lsl bin bash, you'll see that it's got the suid bit here, which means if we do slash bin bash with the p flag, who am I? Root. It worked anyway, right? Cat, at least this one did. Root dot text. There we go, we got it. So for some reason that didn't work. Maybe it just got a little bit messed up with all the different quotes and that I had in there, single quotes, double quotes, or whatever, but this way worked. I'm quite happy with that. We got there in the end. We got there in the end. Good, let's get this one finished. Ooh. I'd love to also have a bit of time off for Christmas, but I've got another video due on Boxing Day, so I need to actually get on with it. Maybe tomorrow I'll record that on the 22nd, then at least I can take a little bit of time off. Right, let's get these in here. Quite a fun little thing. I have dealt with Fail2Ban before. I've not dealt with Fail2Ban in a Privesc setting. That's a new one for me. But we found some interesting information online. At least we'll put that in there. And we're going to put this one in there. And we are done. Thank you so much for joining. Please leave a like, please subscribe, because it's Christmas, please. Share the video around, share the playlist around if you can, and visit Nethemba.com for all your pen testing needs. Thank you guys, and goodbye.